Hello everyone, this is SD from Top Watchlist. If you're a zombie fan like me, you've probably watched top-rated movies and series like The Last of Us, World War Z, and many more. So I thought, why not make a list of the best hidden zombie movies for you? Here I am with a watch list of the 7 best hidden zombie movies available on Netflix and Prime Video that you should watch right now. So without getting bitten by a zombie, let's begin. At number 1, we have One Cut of the Dead, released in 2017. With the 7.6 IMDb rating, this film is available on Prime Video right now. If you're not a fan of super violent zombie films, you might actually enjoy One Cut of the Dead. Yes, there's some blood as you'd expect, but it's more funny and lighthearted than scary or gross. So if you're a parent, this is one you could even watch with older kids without worrying too much. The story itself is a bit wild. Think of it as a movie within a movie within a movie. I won't spoil the plot, but I'll say this. Even if you feel a bit lost at first, stick with it. It's worth it. This film is clever, funny, and brings a fresh twist to the zombie genre. With so many zombie films out there, this one stands out with its creativity and smart, low-budget filmmaking. Definitely worth a watch. At number 2, we have Die Alone, released in 2024. With the 5.6 IMDb rating, this film is available on Prime Video right now. This movie is a refreshing change from typical zombie movies, focusing more on drama and character depth than on constant undead action. But it's got a story that makes you think. The film follows Ethan, a survivor struggling with memory loss and searching desperately for his lost love. He crosses paths with May, a mysterious character who brings a bit of hope into his lonely world. Some of you may find the slower pace or lack of zombie action, but this movie rewards patient viewers with a well-told, character-driven story and strong performances. It's worth watching if you're up for something a little different in the zombie genre. At number 3, we have Overlord, released in 2018. With the 6.6 IMDb rating, this film is available on Prime Video right now. Overlord is one of those movies that starts as one thing and quickly turns into something else. It follows a group of Allied paratroopers near the end of W2 who land behind enemy lines. Their mission? Take down a radio tower on a church in a small town. But when they get there, they find something far more terrifying than just Nazi soldiers. Honestly, I was surprised by how good this movie is. I expected the war setting to just be a backdrop for the horror, but even the lead-up feels like a solid war film. Then, when the horror kicks in, the intensity, action, and pacing don't let up. The story is gripping, the characters feel real, and the special effects are top-notch. It's way better than you might expect. Give it a watch. At number 4, we have The Wailing, released in 2016. With the 7.4 IMDb rating, this film is available on Prime Video right now. I recently watched this South Korean movie, and honestly, I enjoyed it. This movie is not exactly zombie type, it's more like a body horror film, and that alone gives it a strong start. South Korea is known for top-notch horror. Despite its long runtime of over 2.5 hours, the movie stays interesting and keeps you hooked all the way through. The story centers on a strange disease spreading in a small rural town, causing rashes and blisters, and eventually driving people into a deadly rage against their loved ones. A local policeman takes on the case and gets pulled into a mysterious race against time to find the source of this bizarre sickness, with supernatural elements lurking at every turn. At number 5, we have Apocalypse Z: The Beginning of the End, released in 2024. With the 6.1 IMDb rating, this film is available on Prime Video right now. As a zombie movie fan, I went into this one knowing nothing about the plot, just that it had zombies. I decided to give it a shot, and I was pleasantly surprised. The movie really captures the stress of being completely alone in this kind of situation. It starts off a bit slow, but that helps you connect with the main character. The acting is solid, The scenery is stunning, and the zombies look great. If you're a fan of zombie movies, I definitely recommend it. At number 6, we have Alive, released in 2020. With the 6.3 IMDb rating, this film is available on Netflix right now. Imagine you're in your parents' fourth-floor apartment, and suddenly, people in the streets of Seoul start going crazy, attacking anyone they see, acting like full-on zombies. You're just watching it all unfold from the window, completely alone, and you realize there's barely any food left in the apartment. Then, the TV tells you the virus is spreading everywhere. Days go by, and one by one, the phone, internet, and even water stop working. Just when you're ready to give up, you look across to the building next door and spot a girl in the window. A spark of hope, right? Well, to find out what happens next, you have to watch this movie. This film gives me chills and impresses me with its cinematography. It's surprisingly excellent, and I have no words for it. It's definitely worth your time. At number 7, we have Outside, released in 2024. With the 5.1 IMDb rating, this film is available on Netflix right now. Francis, his wife Iris, and their sons Lucas and Josh are traveling across the country in a post-apocalyptic world. They're scavenging through abandoned houses looking for supplies, especially gas for a generator they have. But something seems off with Francis. After a tense encounter with the undead on a bridge, he lies to his family, saying the car's broken, and insisting they stay in a big mansion they've found. The movie has a small cast, which works well, and the wasteland setting feels real and intense. The zombies in this story are unique. They can talk and look more like people possessed by something, rather than the typical undead. Overall, it's an interesting take on a zombie flick.
Would you still love me?
So, there you have it. These movies you've got to check out. Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite, or if you're planning to watch any of this. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome movie recommendations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the action rolling.